Hey everybody, Brian from Garage Mahal with another episode of Thoughts from the Sauna. Hey, a lot of people were asking me like why I like the sauna so much and why does it seem like I spend so much time in the sauna. And I got to be honest with you, I've been using a sauna ever since I was like a teenager. When I started managing health clubs early in my careers, I always looked for a club that had a sauna in it. And basically, what I found early on is like recovery. When I was an athlete, I noticed that my recovery time was a lot better after I'd spend a half hour to an hour in the sauna after a workout, and primarily because it keeps your heart rate elevated without you putting any more stress on your muscles, meaning that your muscles aren't being stressed. If your heart rate's still elevated, it's going to have an opportunity for your blood to basically kind of like rinse out that lactic acid out of your muscles that causes like all that muscular pain and fatigue. Uh, that's a primary reason why I started using the sauna, is just, recovery time. Um, Now, as I get older and I start working on cars and everything else, I noticed that my skin just gets like a lot more grease and grime in it. And when I'm in a sauna, it just helps that grease and grime get out of my skin, out of my pores. So it basically leaves me cleaner, uh, if you can understand that. Um, Another reason why I try to use a sauna pretty often is history back in my health clubs. I would notice people that like didn't sweat that much when they worked out. They would get like an odor, like a smell, and that was just like all trapped oils and like dirt and grime in their pores. And there was a couple times I would actually get into a sauna with someone that hasn't like worked out in a while or doesn't really live an active lifestyle, and they would smell. They would actually make the sauna stink from like whatever was coming out of their pores. So I want to make sure that I always cleanse myself by making sure my pores are completely drained of whatever dirt and grime or grease gets stored in them. And the best way to do that is to get like a really good sweat worked up. You can do that through working out, but a sauna I just think gives you more relaxed, stress-free cleansing of the entire system. And more about recovery. Now, obviously I'm not a doctor, but looking at different studies and stuff about saunas and how they help your system, I think of it kind of logically. Like, the sauna will elevate your heart rate, your whole metabolism for however long you're in there, 10 minutes, half hour, hour. Um, and afterwards, your system is still, hot. It's still working. It's still warm. So it's causing your system to continually to work. So for me, if you think of it logically, it's increased your metabolism for that length of time. Um, so if you're just sitting around doing nothing, and then you sit in a sauna, it's like, getting extra time in your day for your body to metabolize things, to work harder without having to work harder through like a workout. If that makes any sense. Um, but it's kind of like gaining time on your day by having your body work through the stress of whatever day or workout you had, and it gives that body its natural ability to kind of like sweat everything out of your system, to get the heat working, to purify the blood or your whole system in general. Anyway, those are some of the reasons like I personally use a sauna. There's a lot of research out there. There's a lot of videos. There's a lot of internet data, a lot of medical data that you can find online. But those are like my reasons that I use the sauna so often. Just help increase metabolism, keep my skin clearer and cleaner. Um, is why I personally do it. And honestly, it's kind of like your own little world. You're kind of by yourself, and you kind of have a chance for your thoughts to clear out of your head. Um, I also use it like for meditation. It's I'll sit in the sauna for 20 minutes, half hour, and just go through like a meditation cycle. So that will help clean your body and your mind out. Anyway, that's my thoughts of the day, and you can already see that the grease is starting to come off my hands really good here. But anyway, Brian from Garage Mahal from another edition of Thoughts from the Sauna. Hope that helps, and hope everybody enjoys that. Be safe. Thanks for liking and subscribing.